based on the circumstances leading to what we are going to announce shortly. You are aware that throughout this year, there has been continued killing and destructions of properties of northerners that are either resident in the southeastern part of Nigeria or are on transit for business purposes, moving from the north to the east or from the east to the north. You are aware that the outlawed members of the IPOB and ESN have continually been killing and destroying properties of northerners. Not only that, even security agencies who are trained and have the license to protect lives and properties of Nigerians are not spared by these outlawed organizations of IPOB and the ESN. This has called also from December 1st till today, December 13th, 14th rather. These killings also continue non-stop. We desist from transporting anything good and services from the north to the east. This is not intended to punish the Easterners, the entire Easterners, or to cause delay or losses even to the Northerners themselves. But this is for the purpose of sending a message of our displeasure to the eastern part of Nigeria, most especially the governors, the traditional rulers, the stakeholders, that enough of this killing is enough. We are law-abiding as Northerners. We believe in the law. We respect the law. We abide by the law. So we will not on our own start destroying or killing Easterners resident in the north. We will also not allow any of our own people carry such actions because it's against the law. And we also know that those that are doing the killing in the east are not the same Easterners that are resident in the north. So Easterners resident in the north can continue to reside and continue to do their lawful businesses. They are free, they are protected. Northerners are friendly. But for the Northerners that are in the east also, we are saying be careful and cooperate. Every truck driver, every taxi driver, every J5 driver, every Sharon, and anybody that is moving from passenger to transportation of goods and services from the north to the east, we are
Good morning, my people. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching Ogodoman from. A lot is happening. So many things is happening. And then we are going to do justice to this video. We are going to do justice to this video. Because as they do, now so we go to do justice. It is hurting them. These are the same bunch of Fulani that paid 100 million to those people that kidnapped a man that has not committed any crime known to law. It is hurting them. They see that home is hurting them. Look at vampires talking about killing. These are a bunch of vampires that kill anything on their way. But because they are getting it woto, because they are getting resistance, because Biafrans has woken up to take the destiny into their own hands, they are now panicking. We want you to keep the food in the north. I said, keep your food in the north. Your adulterated food in the north. Dobena north. We don't need it in the east. During the Biafran War, 1967 to 1970, Biafrans, out of emergency, manufactured Ogunigwe. Out of necessity, manufactured whatever they used to keep Nigeria stand still for good 3 years. If not because of British, Russia, and those that connive with them and Egypt, the case will be a different case. But this time around, number one, Biafrans and Egypt media the media British used to destroy us. We have media in our pens. In anyhow you want it, we will beat you in every way you come. So we have media. Secondly, we have people with brain. I am with the smart people in Biafrans. Fourth, I am with the inventors. People that can invent something under duress. So for you, look at Mala issuing order. This is the way they always issue order to the elders in the southeast. Any order, but they have seen that the days are gone. We don't have elders. We have taken the destiny into our own hands. And no one, nobody, no bagger, no Fulani, no bull, no only monkey Gakusiani this time around. So I will let this video to play. After playing this video, I will do justice slowly to it. Please invite your friends, invite everybody. Let us do justice to this bunch of, I don't even know the word to qualify these people anymore. I have no idea the word to qualify these people anymore because they irritate me. These people irritate me to core. So let us listen to these people telling their people not to bring food to the east. I don't blame them. I said I do not blame them. I blame our people. I blame the Easterners. I blame the so-called foolish elders. I blame our politicians. If not, this Malam, look at their faces. I will let you watch it. Then we will come and do justice to this. Because looking at people that are issuing order to our elders, you will get to understand what these people has been doing for ages. Until IPOB, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came on board. They connived. This is the same man that we are boasting. I will give 100 million, but alive. He is the same man. He paid 100 million to hungry people that sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This same man. So we are going to listen to him. Take a look at the people there. Then we will come back. We do justice to this. Today is today. Invite your friends, share so that others can join us. Let's go there.
We are saying from tomorrow, 15th, please desist from doing that so that we can send a signal to people, our brothers in the East, that we are not happy with what they are doing and we cannot continue to tolerate the continuous killing and destruction of properties of Northerners, either resident in the East or are transacting between North and East in the name of business. And we are also calling on our youth to please calm down, that there is no need for any action. This that we are doing is enough to send a message to these people, and we believe that their leaders will listen and they will also act on this. While we are commending our security agencies for the best that they have been doing, we will continue to pray for them and for God guidance and protection. For those that have lost their lives, we are praying that God receive their souls in good faith. And those that lost their properties, we also pray and hope that God will provide for them so that they will get back what they have lost.
For strike, starting from 12 o'clock, a minute after 12 o'clock tomorrow. That is on Thursday, on the 15th December 2022. Our reasons of going to this strike is because of the people that they are in eastern part of Nigeria, IPOD and Eastern. They are destroying our trucks, killing our drivers whenever they carry goods to them. That is why we are calling this strike. As of, from, let's say this December, they killed more than 100 people. I will give you an example. There's an unquoted truck, he carry people coming to North. They stop the vehicle and kill about 42 people, which will have the evidence and the facts that anybody who wants it, he should contact the Northern Consensus Movement, he will see the facts. The same thing in Lobanta, the same thing in Aba, they kill the driver, the man is from Nasarawa State. 3 of them, they have taken the dead body to Nasarawa State for burial, whereby people, they are so worried, they even wanted to bring this peace between any Igbo and Nasarawa State people. Thank God, we are law-abiding citizens of Nigeria. Our youths, our children, anything that our leaders, our elders tell them that they should not do, they used to abide by that. That is why they calmed the situation there. So due to that, we are not going to agree to allow this thing to continue happening to our northerners.
His name is Alhaji Bello Keti, National Chairman, Cattle Dealers Association of Nigeria. President, Cattle Dealers Association of Nigeria. He is calling on all his members to embark to join NCM. He is giving directives as he has already joined the movement. So let all his members embark on this strike.
To kubar jeje nan da kuke ji na mutane munafukai wanda ba su da kishin mutanen arewa, su kishin su kawai aljihunsu a cikin mutum su zo su karbi abin da za su karba su tafi. Don haka mu haɗa kai mu goyi bayan bawan Allah nan mu tafi su abinan yajin aiki in Allah da sai gwamnati ta ba mu information tabbaci tsare mu da tsare dukiyarmu.
You should avoid on all that hearsay from other parts. These people which they are not supporting this strike, they are not doing it for the people of for the northerners, rather it on what to get. So they are after what to get.
Because the Constitution said that under Chapter 4, sections 40, that any organizations that their right has been breached. So our members has been killed in the eastern part of this country. Their property has been destroyed. So we want to call the attentions of the government, part of their responsibility to make sure to protect our members. We are already, all the time that we are meeting with the press, express our anger, express our own problem about what was going there. But the government is not taking action up till now. So that is why, since that the Constitution said that we can go even by the protest, that lawful protest. So that is now, all of us, we are agreed to go under lawful protest to make sure our government to do their own honors.
Okay. I hope
this right here is one of my.
I hope we watched it, and I hope we can now do justice to this. I want to go back.
My 18 audiobooks that I own. And, it made 82 sales last month on Audible. And, it's called Learn Spanish for Kids.
I'm so sorry about that, because like I said, I am still trying to. Now, the video you just watched is the same people that paid 100 million naira to some hungry people that connived, planned with a Jofo and kidnap our leader. Looking at them very, very, very well, you and I, Munagi, will begin to wonder, what do we have in common with these people? In being very fair to each other, what did I have in common with a Malam? A Malam that does not know fashion. A Malam that wears only Abada. I have absolutely nothing in common with these people. But we are all forced to live together. And these are nomadics that they don't know what is life. So what they are doing is to impose their nomadic life on me. As a nomadic is posing their nomadic life on me. And you think that I can just continue to sit and watch after trying everything to educate them that we are not one. Let us go in peace. But since these people has been imposing their oligarchy, imposing their supremacy, we have been pampering and tampering justice with mercy until Biafrans now said enough is enough. Imagine the kind of people issuing directive to our elders. You see, this is the kind of directive they have been issuing. You know, the statement they made here, they made it open, like an open statement. But in the secret, they have issued a serious warning to our elders, to our politicians. They have been threatening them. They have threatening them. Because of what? All of them from A to Z lives in Abuja. All our politicians lives in Abuja. Every single one of our elders lives in Abuja. Every single one of them have a house in Abuja. So you can understand where the fears of these elders is coming from. They are always jittery. Who, now my house in Abuja, hey, now what will I do? Because of their houses, block on Abuja. Ego ani ageji we mezi east. Kavaji we biri in Abuja. Therefore, mortgaging your life, my own life, and the funny thing is the life of the new generation, our children. This bunch of never do well elders, these people you are seeing are threatening them on a daily basis in the north. You can hear them saying that the Igbos live in the north and do their business without any harm. It is because they issue them threat on a daily basis. It is because they issue them warning through their market leaders. They will bring their market leaders in their Oba Palace, issue them threatening in there, warning. And that one will now go to the market, do according to what he was directed to do. You see, sometimes I don't blame these people. I will be honest with you. However, I will not, because of someone greedy person left our home, went to the north, build mansion in the north, and don't have even a bachelor in the village, in the east. Because of that person, I will now say, those days are gone. Those days are gone. You see, what they have in the north is block. If I get the Biafra land, Gabu high skyscrapers, minimum of 50-story building, minimum of 50-story building. In fact, when they go 50-story building, do not start what you cannot finish. You see, these people think is this nonsense everywhere. Those nonsense, all of them will be brought down within 10 years. And you will see a modern house built in Biafra land. These people you see, this bunch of people you see here, these people has been threatening the life of our elders, the politicians, the Biafrans living in the north for many, many years. And we have been living with that for far too long. That is the same thing they did to Barrister Ejiofor. You can imagine a lawyer of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra in a larger context. He is the lawyer of the Biafrans, living in Abuja, within the enemy. Let us begin to reason. What do you expect? What do you expect that happens every night? What do you think that happens on a daily basis in Abuja? It is threatening upon threatening. It is letter upon letter, warning upon warning. And because you live in their land, because you have your assets in your land, because your investment is in your land, you have absolutely nothing else than to succumb to their threat. In contrast, it is now affecting you and me. And this is the mess we have been living with for far too long. The nonsense we have been living with for far too long. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have a very good heart. And because he has a very good heart, a lot of people took advantage of him, including those that surrounded him. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was desperately looking for somebody with a military background. I have a military background, but I will be honest, everybody is not good in everything. There are areas that I am good at. But Mazi Simon Ekpa is a qualified deputy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been looking for ages. And the moment he found him, he began to study him to make sure that what he sees is exactly who he is. During this process, the criminals, the people around him that never wanted Biafra to come in the very first place, began to monitor him, began to warn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I know about all these things. You see, there are many things many of us knows, but it's not healthy bringing it because it's not healthy. All we want now is to move forward. But it is very important to always make references to all those things. Because if we do not make references, people will not understand what has gone wrong. They kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thinking that they boasted that the moment they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Biafra agitation will be dead. But they were wrong. They were wrong because they didn't know that God have already prepared another person, a replica of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with a different attitude. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have a very good heart. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, oh Lord, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have the most softest heart you can ever think of. And that was why the people surrounded him took advantage of him. But those days are over. Those days are over. The era we are into now is fire by fire. Oku with oku. If you want peace, you get peace. If you want pieces, you get pieces. Look at the kind of people that were talking to us. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the video again. It is very, very, very annoying. I will pull up the video. Give me 1 second.
Based on the circumstances leading to what we are going to announce shortly, you are aware that throughout this year, there has been continued killing and destructions of properties of northerners that are either resident in the...
Look at somebody talking about killing and destruction of property. Take a very close look at this man that is talking about killing and destruction of property. This is the same man that came with 19 northerners. Look at them boasting that they are going to bring out 100 million for anyone who can kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. By that time, they have already kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the same man that boasted and said, but we want him alive. That was when he was giving instructions to the people that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to kill him, because they have tried to kill him. They were unable to kill him. They realized that the son, Diokpara Chineke, Bonefa kidnapped. They were unable to kill him. This is the same man with his bunch of never do well, nothing, whatever they call themselves. Let's watch and hear him talk.
Southeastern part of Nigeria, or are on transit for business purposes moving from the north to the east or from the east to the north. You are aware that the outlawed members of the IPOB and ESN have continually been killing and destroying properties of northerners. Not only that, even security agents.
Did you hear him say that they are aware of the IPOB and ESN? You see, eh? Oku Adigova. Oku Adigova. It is hurting them. Their plan was to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and silence everyone, including Barrister Jofo, to silence every single body. The same way they used DOS to threaten Biafrans at home. I know so many comrades that were active on the social media that were in a hiding as I speak to you. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. That was their game plan, to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to an extent, threaten everyone to silence so that they will swoop in and take over our land. But they did not know that God had prepared Master Simon Ekpa, had prepared the real Biafrans, which is you that is watching me and me. They call us autopilot, so be it. They call us infiltrators, so be it. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needed was only 100 men. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needed was just only 100 men. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not need 1 million people that surrounded him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not need 2 million people that surrounded him. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needed was just only 100 men. But those 2, 3, 4 million people that surrounded him, the multitude, the stagnant multitude, the never do well multitude, were the people this. Look at the face of a man, Muni have been at the same country. Take a look at this man and take a look at me. I have not shaved. Take a look at me and compare me with this Malam. Kerebo Goroman and this man. Silwedika want people that can live in one same country. You are now everything ESN IPOB. And he thinks that when he said ESN IPOB, that in the world we were koboko no. They have done everything. They have given our oil to France, to British, to America free of charge in order for them to condemn us. But the people they are dealing with are Western world. They are smarter than these people. They look at these people as idiots because in the country where I live, there is what we call human rights. I have the mouth to talk what I want to say. And what I am saying is that I want to be free from this kind of vampires. Take a look at him. Take a look at him. Take a look at his beards. This person does not live in a good house. This person does not have a house. This person we are looking at here is a nomadic that lives in the forest. This is the kind of person I have been managing. This is the kind of person that made the Biafra land look like a desert. This is the kind of people we have been living with ages. This is the kind of people British forced into us. Forced into Muchireke. This is, Lord have mercy. This is the kind of uncircumcised bunch of idiots British brought together and brought us down. By now, Biafra land will be a destination for the whole world. But because of the wickedness of the British, they match us with this kind of, look at a man that is leading. This man are the people leading our PhD holders, our master degree holders. This nomadic you are looking at here are the ones leading. Buhari and certificate. But in Yamwo, with a PhD, with masters. OBA with a PhD, with masters. All of them from A to Z, brags. If I found one, certificate, one. Bullshit certificate, bunkum. With all those certificates, it is bunch of people that have no single, people that stays on the floor. So they don't have couch in their houses. They are the people dictating what I will do in Biafra land for ages. Until now, we said enough is enough. They are now getting it hot. They begin to issue a threat. or the people transporting food should stop that damn motherfucking food down to eastern part of the Biafra land. Stop bringing those contaminated food that people have eaten and eat away their brain. I said, in fact, if you bring that food again, may shame befall all of you Northern elders, Northern Forum, or whatever you call yourself. Stop bringing those food to the east. Let all of us in the east die. Kambu padra ya tara kureyu. Asingi kambu ukwa kunu ma ife bu ukwa. Kambu padra ya tara akureyu. Stop bringing those contaminated food to Biafra land, and we will survive. You will see Biafrans by force enter bush, get cultivated. It was because of all these contaminated tomatoes and onions and the potatoes and the cow useless spam that made our people so lazy. Everybody is now lazy, looking for how to zano wefi. Nobody is thinking agriculture anymore. Nobody is cultivating something from the backyard. Everybody is going to Lagos, committing one stupid thing or the other just to answer wefi no gumbada. It will be shame on all of you Northern elders if you ever bring food down to Biafra land again. It will be your shame if you revert and bring food, bring your trailers to Biafra land. Stop bringing those contaminated tomatoes. Stop bringing those contaminated potatoes. Stop bringing those contaminated onions. Stop bringing uncircumcised spam you put in cows and bring them down to Biafra land. And our people will eat it and eat their brains away. We don't think normal anymore. We don't think like Biafran that we are. We are the children of Elohim, the great man in battle. We are sound, clean people. But British brought these nomadics that carry shit with their hands and contaminate us. We begin to think like idiots. We began to be too lazy. I remember growing up when I don't want to say my life, but when my parents died very early, we were forced to live in the village with my uncle. I remember very, very, very well cultivating everything that we eat. I will cultivate, clear the bush, dig the ground, plant corn, cassava, yam. Fools were everywhere. Nobody was actually looking at. We will go to our own river, go and fish. Everything we were using that time was done by us. Asking, now we cultivate them. Cassava, we have them in different quantum. In my compound, we have more than 10 different kind of mango, ube, pears, guava. We have all these things in quantum. But because of too much okochicha imposed to us by these nomadics through British, they began to bring Ede. We no longer cultivate Ede. They began to bring yam. We no longer cultivate yam. They began to bring tomato. We no longer cultivate tomato. Nothing anymore that we do in the East. We now began to depend on these uncircumcised motherfuckers to feed. That is why they have the guts to talk to Biafrans anyhow they want. And I am telling them that it will be to their shame if they bring that food down. Let us listen to them. Let us listen to these idiots.
Who trained and have the license to protect lives and properties of Nigerians are not spared by these outlawed organizations of IPOB and the ESN. This has called from December 1st till today, December 13th, 14th. These killings also continue non-stop. Desist from transporting anything good and services from the north to the east. This is not intended to punish the Easterners, the entire Easterners, or to cause.
Just imagine. You know, I am just watching this thing. I am getting really, really pissed off the more. But I don't blame this. I don't blame this. Look, just take a look at him that is feeding on government money. I don't blame him. I don't blame the British either. The moment we stop blaming our oppressors and start blaming ourselves, the better for us. I blame ourselves. I blame my elders. I blame our politicians. Why? If we had rejected these people in unison, this kind of person will not have the guts, to sit down and a microphone on a book like Oga talking to Biafrans that I am one of. Deputy. Deputy. These people, it is time to teach them a lesson. That lesson they knew that we had, they never got. It is time for us to teach them that lesson. And that time is here. And that is why I support Master Simon Ekpa 100 times. I support Biafrans at home. It is time you begin to reason, every single one of you, regardless of who gives you a good order, follow it. There is something good that is going to come out of it. This small 5-day sit at home have touched these people in a place that they never expected. And more of that is coming. Every Biafran back home, we have to step it up. You have to sit up, because these people, it's time to give them that thing that they deserve. The time is now. Let's listen to him and see what he has to say.
Delay or losses, even to the northerners themselves. But this is for the purpose of sending a message or displeasure to the eastern part of Nigeria, most especially the governors, the traditional rulers, the stakeholders.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Most especially to their governors, to their traditional rulers. Did you hear that, Biafrans? This is exactly their routine. This is exactly how they roll. Did you hear that? Look at somebody, look at who is giving instructions to your governors. Take a look at a nomadic that is giving instruction to your elders. Do you know why? Because all of them lives in Abuja. Before this person and the group of bunch of never do well you see in that house came out to say this, they have already gone house to house, threatening every single one of them, because all of them lives in Abuja. Every single one of your useless elders lives in Abuja, from A to Z. Every single one of your politicians lives in Abuja, from A to Z. They don't go home. When they go home, they stay in a hotel covered with the military. everywhere, covered with security with guns. They don't go home. Therefore, they do not care about you and me. But these are the people that claim to be your leaders. These are the people that claim to be your governors. These are people that claim to be your elders. And we sit back listening to people that are under duress in the north. That time is gone. The era we are now is fire to fire, bottle to bottle, okute to okute, stone to stone. Whatever you bring, we match you up with it. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not free. Ha! Amen. Freedom is not free. You have to take it by force from your oppressors. Otherwise, they will keep oppressing you. And we are ready. The Biafrans are ready. Everyone is ready to take that freedom by fire, by force. However you want it, bring it on the north. Bring it on Fulani. We are ready. Biafrans are ready to take that, our freedom, by fire, by force. It's better to die as a brave person, to live as a slave forever. God forbid. Please, if this is not coming out well, I will need you to let me know. But if it's coming out well, I will appreciate as well. Look at a bunch of persons that is giving us instructions. Let us listen to him again. Let us go there.
Holders that enough of this killing is enough. We are law-abiding as Northerners. We believe in the law. We respect the law. We abide by the law. So we will not.
Look at somebody that is telling you that he lives by the law, abide by the law. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been discharged and acquitted. This bunch of never do well. This bunch of nomadics, this bunch of cattle rearers is the one claiming to be law-abiding. This is the language they have been using to brainwash, to paint into the international community. British will now help them to sell it. But we're telling them that that era is gone. That time is gone. Not anymore. We have passed that era. The era we are now into is you bring fire, we fire you. You bring stone, we stone you. You bring machete, we machete you. You bring gun, we gun you down. We must defend ourselves. It is not a crime to defend yourself. Biafrans is not a crime to defend yourself. I will defend myself. I defend myself here. If I see anybody coming to attack me, I defend myself. If you come into my house, break into my house, straight up, it's called self-defense. Biafrans at home, access to Ekwenche. I want you to do something today. I want you to listen. If you did not have access to Ekwenche, you would not even know. If you don't have the fund for Ekwenche, these two things I want you to do. Very common thing. Listen very, very, very carefully. Find a way to get yourself Abara. You know what I mean by Abara. Get Abara, the superb Abara. Make sure you dry it. Listen very, 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 very well. It works. I used it when I was in Lagos. Go to the village. Not all these adulterated Olubu. I mean bitter leaf. The staunch bitter leaf that grew and dry. Bring bitter leaf. 4 bitter leaf. That first water that came out from that bitter leaf, put it by the side. Grind the abara. Grind the iron very well. Pack it. You need a glove, otherwise you have one kettle bishop. Mix it very well. Onwere ose a na-ebute n'ugwu Awụsa anyị nwere n'ala Igbo. Ajo ose ka ọ bụ the dry. Or get it dry. The dry one is what I'm talking about. Dry, grind it very well. Mix it up together. Shake it. Tinye na a place, a big spray. But I am warning you, you have to have a glove beside you because that thing it got here by force. When I was in Lagos, I had it in my house and always have it in my car. One day at mile 2, I'm just giving you this story. It's true. I'm not lying. One day at mile 2, it was raining. You know all those boys that knock on the door. One of them came to my side, and the other one was on the other side. When he knocked on the door, the one on my side, I look at him. Then the other one on the other side open up his jacket and show me a kwenche. And this one on my side is warning me to wind down. Then I noticed danger, but there is a way to deal with them. And I made Jekwem Namoto because police in Nigeria is stupid. They can, if police in Nigeria get you and find a way in your car, they will term you as a criminal. But that particular one, and when they're there, I just reached to each. As I am winding down the glass, near small perfume, see, oh, Pamio. He couldn't get himself. But to the one with the gun, the other side, everybody, okay, can also come for also. I am not lying to you. What I just said, I'm not lying. I'm not kidding you. So I want you to, this is a common self-defense you can have in your house because you don't know when these vampires are going to come. Anyone you spray that perfume small will go mad. He will never get himself. That guy that I sprayed it in my tube never get himself until I zoom off. He didn't get himself. If my colleague came as I moved, I was watching. It was in a little traffic like that. This, what I told you, is the reality. So everyone in Biafra land, you must find something as a self-defense to keep yourself safe. In case when these people begin to come, you will have something to defend yourself. Let us listen to these vampires that always claiming to be law-abiding.
We will not on our own destroying or killing Easterners resident in the north. We will also not allow any of our own people carry such actions because it's against the law. And we also know that those that are doing the killing in the east are not the same Easterners that are resident in the north. So Easterners resident in the north can continue to reside and continue to do their lawful businesses. They are free, they are protected. Northerners are friendly. But for the northerners that are in the east also, we are saying be careful and cooperate. Every truck driver.
Look at a man that is saying that the northerners are peaceful. Look at a vampire that is saying that the northerners. You see, these people have been deceiving the gullible ones for far too long. These people have been deceiving the Western world for far too long. But what they are getting now, they did not expect it. So that is why they are crying. Look at a murderers that is saying that they are law-abiding. Look at a vampire that said he's a law-abiding. Look at people that derive joy in destruction. This is somebody that says they are law-abiding. The Northerners, you know, they always want to group the Northerners. But he will not tell you the Fulanis. No, he will say the Northerners. Northerners, he's putting everybody under one block. The Northerners are peaceful, law-abiding, do about them because they are there feeding you. Because the Biafrans are there feeding you. Because if the businesses in the North are owned by the Biafrans. Tell me what you guys are good at, if not destruction. Tell me what you, the Northerners, are good at, if not destruction upon destruction upon destruction. Look at a vampire saying that they are law-abiding. Which law-abiding in which country are you law-abiding? How many of lives have you Fulani vampires have destroyed? You are saying you are law-abiding. And you think that because those that you issue threat in Abuja will not talk, that we in the diaspora will not tell you who you are? Go to hell. The time has come. The time has come. You have met a generation that will give it to you, woto, in a way that you have never seen it before. We are ready for you this time around. And let us see that Western world that is going to say that we are wrong. Then we take that Western world to any level they want it. We are everywhere. All we are asking for is the right that belongs to us. We do not want to live with vampires. It's as simple as short. It's not marriage, not by force. Marriage is not by force. Anyone that is going to come here to prove to me, any Western world that is going to come here and prove to me that marriage is by force, let that person come and prove to me. And I will prove you wrong, that marriage is not by force. And I will show you who that have married and divorced. Prominent people. You are forcing me to live with this never do well, these vampires. Then we began to live as animals, like conquered people that they prophesied that we are going to live like conquered people, that we are conquered. God forbid. Biafrans can never be conquered in this life, not our own generation. You tried it with our forefathers. You tried it in the past, and the British helped you to succeed. Not this time. Not this time. The time now is whatever you bring, we give it to you. If you bring anything, we give it to you in a millionfold. Enough of this nonsense. Let us listen to this bloodsucker that said
every taxi driver, every J5 driver, every Sharon, and anybody that is moving from passenger to transportation of goods and services from the north to the east, we are saying from tomorrow, 15th, please desist from doing that so that we can send a signal to these people, our brothers in the east, that we are not happy with what they are doing and we cannot continue to tolerate the continuous killing.
Aja jukwa akpagi. Asingi aja jukwa akpagi. Aja jukwa akpagi. We are not your brothers. I am not your brother. Thunder from Kafanchan, Megalo. I am not your brother. And if you ever change your mind and bring that rice or whatever to the east, may your tire burst from Lokoja. No, I am not your brother. Look at a criminal. Look at his eye. If you just give space now, he will use knife and cut somebody's head off. Look at his eyes. Oh, his brother. I am not your brother. We have nothing in common. We have absolutely nothing in common. Brother, walk that place, sending your brothers in the east. Who is your brother? I am not your brother. Nonsense. People that derive joy in killing, people that derive joy in destruction, people that derive joy in destroying everything that will bring good life to people. This is the people British forced me to live with over the ages, decades. And these people think that this present generation of Biafrans will allow that. It's not going to happen. Oh, man, it will not happen. Whatever you bring, we give it to you.
And destruction of properties of northerners, either resident in the east or are transacting between north and east in the name of business. And we are also calling on our youth to please calm down, that there is no need for any action. This that we are doing is enough to send a message to these people. And
really, you are calming your youth down that there is no need for any action. Oh, there was action. Actually, you planned, right? Oh, there was an action waiting, right? But you now see that they are meeting the real action. And you are telling them to calm down. No, that action, we are ready. You are coming who down? You are coming the terrorists you shipped down to Biafra land during the COVID. You are coming them down, right? You ship them down, put them in every barracks. Now you are coming them down because you have seen that these present Biafrans have risen up to take the mantle, their destiny into their hands, right? Now you are not coming, bring them out. All of them that came down to kill us, none of them will go alive. None of them will return to the north alive. Aja jukwa akpunu in other place. Aja jukwa akpunu in another place. Wicked people, bunch of vampires that sucks blood, that use blood as milk. You are coming your youth down. Not to really. So there was a plan before, right? To instigate your youth, right? But now what you see is different. And you are coming them down. Bring them out. Bring them out. We are going to match them in Lord Banta. We know where they are. We know where their headquarters of kidnappings are in Biafra land. We know the barracks where all of them are. We know all of them, but we are taking our time. We are taking our time. One by one, we are going to treat the fuck up of all of you. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough of this nonsense. Look at an idiot that is issuing a threat to our elders. Issuing threat to people that call themselves governors. They don't mention senators because those ones, they use them as football in Abuja. They don't even mention them. Those ones are irrelevant. Have you ever seen them mention the senators or the House of Reps? No. Those ones are often couple. When you bring them, they give them 24 strokes. Now, they are referring to Ndenkenon Biafra land because they know even the governors are not even in Biafra land. All of them is in Abuja. Many of them spend much time in Abuja than they spend in the East. I mean the governors. They are the ones they are giving orders. Your elders are the ones these nomadics are giving orders. And you say that we are going to live with this for how long? That is not going to happen. That will not happen. It's not going to happen.
And we believe that their leaders will listen and they will also act on this. Why?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He believed that our leaders will listen. Yes, he is sure that our leaders will listen. He is very sure that our leaders will listen. He is very sure that in Nyanwodo will listen. Or the very, very sure that the bunch of fools that call themselves elders will listen. Because all of them have houses in Abuja. All of them have their investment in Abuja. They are 100%, 2 million % sure that they will listen. They are sure that the governors that they install to destabilize East will listen because they are the one that is controlling them. They are the one that is telling them what to do. That is why he's telling you that they are sure that they will listen. Let us listen to that again. Let us listen to that again.
Doing is enough to send a message to these people, and we believe that their leaders will listen and they will also act on this. While
did you hear that? That they will listen and also act. That they are sure that our leaders will listen and also act. Listening and acting is the same thing that they have been doing in the past ages. Listening to these idiots and acting is what they have been doing. Oh, Jehovah, better. Our so-called elders has been listening and acting. Our so-called governors has been listening and acting, killing their own children, Biafrans, because they're listening to the North. They are acting against based on what the North told them to do in their own land, to their own children. That is exactly what this man is telling you, that he's sure that they will listen and act. Let us listen to that. Let us listen to him again.
That there is no need for any action. This that we are doing is enough to send a message to these people, and we believe that their leaders will listen and they will also act on this. While we are commending our security agencies for the best that they have been doing, we will continue to pray for them and for God guidance and protection. For those,
I hope you get the message clear. I hope you, Biafrans watching me now, is getting the message. First of all, they have issued underground threat to every single elder because all of them live in Abuja. Secondly, they have issued a threats to every governor in the East because they know that all of them take instructions from Soto. They don't even mention senators, and all those people that are corny people. No single politician from the East, all of them are the same. And he turned around commending the security agents. The security agents are the Boko Haram that they shipped down to Biafra land during the COVID. We all saw them shipping them with trailers. We have not asked a question. Where are those people that they shipped down to? They are the people that are the ones he is commending as the security agents. They are the one that was shipped down as civilians. When they came down, they give them uniform in the barracks. They are the one that is killing everybody. They are the one burning our houses. They are the one raping our women, our children, our sisters and daughters, including yours. What some people from the leadership of IPOB is doing is issuing a threat to Simon Ekpa. What Magistrate Joffo come up with, though, that is ROC Ogidi Zuagumbopo Natayotale. What Magistrate Joffo end up doing is now suing Biafrans, to an extent of suing ordinary people that are on social media because they are writing diligently, reporting diligently, exercising their right diligently. They issue a threat to a Ejiofor now turn around, sue. We are not talking of Simon Ekpa because he's a joker for putting. He just put Simon Ekpa as he go to make it look loud. His targets were Biafrans in Biafra land. Ordinary people is now who Ejiofor have descended so low to sue to court because they are diligently doing and exercising their fundamental human right, writing the truth to the power. These people threatened Ejiofor, forced Ejiofor to sue them to court. And Ejiofor foolishly went and them to court. It was the gods. You know, whoever God wants to punish, he first made him mad. Obugus on Ejiofor was a sense here. Issue Biafrans to court. It is this people, this kind of people that push Ejiofor to do so. Let us listen to them from now to an extent. Then I will remove these people because they irritate me. They irritate me to the core. Honestly, listening to them pisses me off. But I don't have
listen, and they will also act on this. While we are commending our security agencies for the best that they have been doing, we will continue to pray for them and for God guidance and protection. For those that have lost their lives, we are praying that God receive their souls in good faith. And those that lost their properties, we also pray and hope that God will provide for them so that they will get back what they have lost.
For strike, starting from 12 o'clock, a minute after 12 o'clock tomorrow. That is on Thursday, on the 15th December 2022. Our reasons of going to this strike is because of the people that they are in eastern part of Nigeria, IPOD and Eastern. They are destroying our trucks, killing our drivers whenever they carry goods to them. That's why we are calling this strike. As of, let's say this December, they killed more than 100 people. I will give you an example. There's an truck. He carry people.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
They stop the vehicle and kill about 42 people.
Look at a killer. Look at a murderer. Look at his eyes. Look at a murderer. Take a look at his eyes. You see blood in his eyes. A murderer. Talking about the killing that they did by themselves. Because they're the one doing the killing in Biafra land. They are the one in the uniform of DSS. They are the one in the uniform of Nigerian Army. They are the one that in the uniform of police. Every security apparatus are the Fulanis. They are men. Mieti Allah. They are the one in the military, in the DSS, in the police, in every security apparatus that is parading in Biafra land today. They are the one kidnapping. Every kidnap has been almost 100 or 200 meters away from a checkpoint where you see military. Ask yourself a question. Ask yourself a question. They are the one. They are the unknown gunmen. They are everything bad in the East. They turn around the way they used to do. The way they used to put a blame on the head of a Biafrans, on the head of a governors, on the head of a stupid elders, and those ones we say, we will go and talk to them. And you see them come back. Oh, we condemn you. This is the way they have been condemning IPOB when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us. We condemn you. This is the kind of people that give them threats to come and condemn their own people. And you see them coming to read newspaper with a big stomach, filled up with worm. Stomach worm juru. Eri putara afọ. Iri juru afọ. Iri ju afọ. Ịtara isi ewu. Ịtara isi nkịta. Ịtara isi ọbọgwụ. Ịtara ụmụ wine. Were garbage. Kọmpụọ afọ ga-eto. Isi na iri putara afọ. Ana eze gị. Ogbu efi. Ogbu mgbada. Omelọla. Oko. Onye kpata 100,000, 50,000, o were police, were escort, buru akpa n'akụkụ, na-ezuzugharị. Those days are over. Those days are over. And we're not going to tolerate those bullshit in Biafra land. We're not going to tolerate that nonsense in Biafra land. onye kpata $20,000 o were otinye akpa n'ebe a ewere polisi na polisi a na-eche gị nche na-azụ ogbu mgbada change 50 naira na-agha n'elu. Those nonsense. These are kind of people that are instigating all those bullshit. With one set of handful of idiots, MFA, how about 20,000? How about an Igbo will not constitute nuisance? That rubbish have got to stop, because this kind of vampires will never exist in Biafra land. Look at the mother. Take a look at his eyes. A killer that turn around to accuse others of killing. It shall never be well with all of you. It shall never be well with all of you. Oh yeah, I don't know.
To have the evidence and the facts that anybody who wants it, he should contact the Northern Consensus Movement. He will see the facts. The same thing in Lobanta. The same thing in Aba. They kill the driver.
You don't even know how to spell it.
The man is from Nasarawa State.
Look at.
3 of them, they have taken the dead body to Nasarawa State for burial, whereby people they are so worried. They even wanted to bring this peace between any Igbo and Nasarawa State people. Thank God we are low.
Look at this one eye. Take a look at this one. The Gurania. Look at Anonori. Take a look at his eyes. Criminal. These are the people I'm living together with. These people are just being very annoying. I have to remove them. And I am telling Biafrans this thing. I want everybody to be steadfast. I want everybody to begin to reason. I want everybody to begin to use number 6. I want everybody to begin to use number 6. The people we call elders, they are all in the hands of these people you saw here. You can see them giving threat to all of them. Your elders you call elders are only after their family. Every single one of them, their families are in abroad. They are just hanging around with their women. Even most of them, they are only hanging around with concubines. Their children are out now controlling you. Is it not that you wake up and say enough is enough? We are telling you to prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for what is to come, because there is no going back. This time around, there is no going back. If we ever go back, we are done. We will be flushed out of this surface earth, but God forbid, it will never happen. We are going to match these people fire by fire, gun by gun, bullet by bullet, stone by stone, OCC by steel, stick by stick. Whatever they bring, we bring that in full. And that is exactly the test they are getting now. And they are feeling something. They are feeling the heat. They are now getting resistance, and they are worried. That is why you see them making this statement. But they will make statement and make statement and make statement and got tired of making statements. We will match them in Abuja. These people have not even, they don't even know what is coming. We will match them in Sokoto. We will match them wherever they are. That time has come. That time. Oge akara kelue. Umu Chineke. Oge akara kelue. Be ready. Be prepared. Be vigilant. Make sure you did what I asked you to do if you are in Biafra land. Make sure you have that at least as a self-defense. Get a well-grounded bitter leaf, the staunch original one. Get abara. That's abara. You know what I'm talking about. Get the best of the best pepper, the dry. Grind that abara with the pepper. For the first onubu, that first water, that bitter one that is going to come out, use it and combine this thing. Shake it very well. But you have to get the glove. Put it on a spray. Also, that is perfume. Only one. That is a very good self-defense. jide ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ego ịchaka. Inwe ego ịchaka ga-agọrọ ịchaka. Ndị niile na-atụ afịa unu suppose inwe ịchaka bụ unu. Ọ bụrụ inweghị ịchaka ịbụ idiot. Inwe 5 cars inweghị ịchaka be gị ịbụ idiot. Inwe 2, 3, 4 cars be gị na-agba nke a na-agba nke inweghị ịchaka ịbụ idiot. Inwere ụlọ na mkpọ nwee na awada nwee na obosi inwe ha ịchaka ịbụ otele. Na mi tọka n'ọgọdọ ma ntọka idu mma ebe ịta sọsọ isi ewu na nkwobi bet ọdịnala ịchaka inweghị isi unu be gị ị ga-eji wee chere your family nke so onye bi nwere gị be gị iwere ịchaka gị wee kwụsuo inwere ya bet ịpụta ịzụ nwaanyị isi ewu zụ ya azụ ndụ tụọ azụ iri ego hịa aka n'afọ afọ wọm. But you want to ekwe nchebe gị ị ga-eji wee chere onwe gị chere your family ịbụ otozo ịbụ zoo ịbụ nama. But it is not late. It's not late. Every single one of you in Biafra land, businessman, you must have a chaka in your house. Because if Egua is coming, it's going to be really, really hot. On this note, I am going to close for now. I will be back. Because kindly share this video to get to these northern people. Kindly share this video. Go to these northern people. So that they will know that kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the gravest mistake that they ever made. Kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the worst mistake they have made. And what is coming? They will not see a place to give press release in weeks, months to come. Mark my word. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, everyone. I so much appreciate you joining me all the time. I am learning, and I think I am getting up. I think I'm improving. I thank you so much. Chidimma, I saw you. Thank you so much. Let me acknowledge, if you're here, say something so that I can acknowledge you, mad people. You're right. They are really, really mad people. And I see you, my brother, Lola the lady. I see you. Thank you so much for always coming here to join me. And every one of you, Benjamin Uche, I see you. I see you, Bioma. Thank you guys for making my day, because it is because of you people that we are here fighting. For those in Biafra land, if you are in Biafra land, if you are not in Biafra land, you have relatives in Biafra land. You have people down there. And it is because of them that we are shouting every day. It is because of the people back home that we are doing this thing. We are comfortable here. But this place is not our place. It's not my home. I want to go home. I want to wake up in the morning in my village, walk out, when I also see where chickens and may you do toothpaste. Walk down to the river, fishing, fish here. We have rivers around us. Go to my backyard and take different kind of mango that I want and eat. Not this chakakon mango na Taiwanwa. This is why we are fighting. And this time around, we will get to the bottom line. We will get to the finish line. Whether they like it or they don't like it. However they want it, we'll give it to them. On this note, I will say thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. May God continue to guide all of you. May God continue to protect each and every one of you, especially those in Biafra land. Wherever you are, if you're in the diaspora, struggling, fighting to make ends meet, I say may God see your prayers. May God fulfill everything that you have asked. In this name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. I say, thank you.